Hi and welcome to GRVOTV, G's Reviews, Views and Opinions, and welcome to my unboxing and initial thoughts on a new watch that I've just picked up. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you, I've got 4 watches there. These are my kind of divers. We've got the Seiko SKX, the Dan Henry compressor diver, the Tevise Rolex Submariner Homage, and the Casio Duro. They're my kind of 4 dive watches at the moment. The Casio Duro will probably have to be sold to make way for this. The Tevise, there's no value in it, so that won't be sold, and the Dan Henry, I won't sell that, and the Seiko, I won't sell that. So I'll quickly get on with the unboxing. Very plain packaging, Seiko. I actually don't mind the fact that they don't spend fortunes on the packaging. Just get a very nice, sturdy, or a crappy outside box and a fairly sturdy inside box. We've got a guarantee and instruction manual, never get read. And here's the box, so we'll go straight into opening. As you can see with the blue detailing on this, this is actually a special edition, not a limited edition, and it's the one of the Save the Ocean special editions. And then we have it sitting on a little cushion, so nothing fancy in the box. There's the hang tags and that. I'm just going to get that out of the way. So it's a nice sturdy box, but nothing to write home about. So there you are. It's the Seiko Turtle Save the Ocean Prospex Diver Special Edition. Just have a look at it in all its glory there. Now, I'll just quickly get over the dimensions, and they don't really mean a lot for this watch because I was concerned this was going to be way too big, but it actually wears much smaller than it really is because of the turtle style case. It's really comfortable, but it just looks like a big watch, and that's part of the reason I wanted it. I wanted a turtle, and I was looking at getting the paddy one, but then when I saw this in the flesh, I was like, no, this is the one for me. So it's about 45mm across, about 13.5mm deep, but the lug to lug distance is quite short, very similar to an SKX. But it has got drilled lugs. A very slender watch, which is really nice. And this is one of those watches, it's all about the detail. This is the same as a turtle, so it's got the same movement, same specs as a normal turtle, 200-meter diver, all that kind of jazz. But it's all about the looks. There's the back of it. You can see all the detail there on the back case. It says special edition, not to be confused with the limited edition, and the Prospex logo down the bottom there, stainless steel obviously, and the little tsunami wave thing in the middle. So I just want to point out some things in this. Firstly, it looks much nicer in real life than it does in photos, so I'm not sure how it's going to come across on video, but I think it's one of those watches you really need to put it on your wrist. I was looking at 2 watches today, this and a Citizen, and when I put this on the wrist, it was like, yeah, that's it, that's the one. It turned out to be a very simple decision. Now, the dial is a wavy kind of effect, which is really nice. It's not just stripes, uniform stripes. Just getting a bit closer, and we go from like this nice ocean colour at the top, and the idea is that this is the real deep ocean where it's virtually black at the bottom. So that's that kind of ocean effect. A little bit of background behind this. It's a collaboration with Fabien Cousteau, Jacques Cousteau's grandson, to do with Save the Ocean. You know, hence the design and the title, etc. So we've got the usual sort of Seiko fare when it comes to the applied indices. We've got a day date. I really like the hands, very similar to the SKX with needle points. The second hand with the little lollipop and the Lume pop on the opposite side. I really like that. Some people don't like that, but it's kind of funky. It certainly doesn't upset me in any way. The bezel is really nice, and I didn't notice this at first, but the first 20 minutes of the bezel is the lighter blue colour, and the rest of the bezel is like the real dark, deep ocean blue colour. The chapter ring, just nice and detailed minute track, really nice, but the bezel itself is black, which goes, I think, really nicely, and so is the crown. Obviously we've got a screw down crown. Really nice cushion style case, really nice brushing, really nice polishing. The edges and the transitions are really nice. Yeah, I can't fault the quality. So you've got the drilled lugs there. Obviously, we've got a screw down case back. We've got the the 200 meters of water resistance. A lot of these dive watches, people say, oh yeah, it's certified diver and all that. It's nonsense in these days. I dive, and I know divers, and I don't know anyone that uses a dive watch. Everyone uses a dive computer these days. The only watch I ever actually go diving with is a G-Shock. But there you go. I just like the styling of these, and as most people do, most of these will never go in the sea. We've got the normal Hardlex crystal there. I know that does upset some people. That's no different to my SKX, but I like the fact that it's flat. I like the effects that you get, and I really enjoy it. There you can see the similarities between the dial. The second hand is slightly different in that this is all white and that's got black and then the pop on the end. The Lume is typical Seiko Lume. So this is a great, I've been in a dull conservatory for about 20 minutes with this watch, and I've just walked indoors. It's not particularly dark in here, it's still light, you don't need the lights on or anything, and the Lume is already popping really nicely. I just don't think you can get much better than that. Quickly show the strap. It's a very, I think it's either black or very dark blue rubber strap. It's much softer and more pliable than the one that you get on the SKX, and it actually fits really nicely. Got a really nice buckle, signed, brushed, and it's got kind of a splayed out effect. I really like that. And then this keeper here with Seiko stamped on it, again, really nice. So I actually won't be changing the strap on this one anytime soon. So I was concerned about this on the wrist, but when I put it on, I was like, oh yeah, because they do obviously a mini or a baby turtle, which is a bit smaller, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to need that. But then I put this on, I was like, no, this is absolutely fine. I really like it. I'm just going to get a little bit further away there. I think it gives you a better idea of it. Obviously the crown's in the sort of quarter to 4 position, so it doesn't sort of catch here or dig in or anything like the SKX. I actually like that design. I'm not keen on these ones with the crown on the other side or around here, like some of the Citizens. For me, that's really nice, comfortable. It's the the most logical place to put the crown, to be fair. So there it is on the wrist. It wears quite flat. It's you're wearing this watch. It's got some weight to it, but it's not out sort of top heavy or anything like that. And it conforms beautifully to the wrist, especially with this rubber strap. It's just, I just absolutely love it. I wanted a nice blue watch. I kind of lust after the Omega Seamaster, but this is the next best thing for me. I'm just going to mention as well where I got this, which was H. Samuel in Chelmsford in Essex, if you're ever in the area. I don't always buy online. Sometimes walking into a shop you can get a good deal. I've bought 2 watches from them recently, my Casio G-Shock and now this. I've done good deals on both of them and enjoyed the experience whilst doing it. So a little bit of a plug there for H. Samuel in Chelmsford in Essex. Really good service, and they are they're not funny about it. You just say to them, like, what's the best you can do? Have a bit of banter, a bit of a deal, and they'll I've been well pleased with both mine. The retail price for this is £399. I didn't pay anywhere near that, so you can negotiate a deal, which is really good. And obviously support your local shops. That's always a good thing. So there you go. This is my initial review. This is going to be on the wrist for a while, I suspect, and I will do an update once I've had it for a bit longer, and we'll see how we go. But for now, this is the Seiko Prospex Diver Save the Ocean Special Edition. Anyway, for now, this is GRVO TV, G's Reviews, Views and Opinions. I'll see you soon.